Hey all you cool cats and kittens, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janani. I want to thank all my subscribers because we just hit 5,000 subs. As a way of saying thank you, I'll be hosting a giveaway, so keep watching for more information. So, if you've been watching Netflix, you know there is a Tiger King craze going around. So I thought it would be a great idea to show you guys how I made polymer clay leopard print earrings. Let's get started. This is going to be my base color and I run it through my pastel machine in the medium thickness. For the pattern I'm using gold and black, which I run it through the thinnest setting on my pastel machine. I began by tearing pieces of the black clay. The pieces were kept organic and placed randomly throughout the base color. Then I started tearing gold clay that are relatively smaller and laid them on top of the black clay, creating the leopard print. Using a roller, I flattened my slab of clay. Then I covered it with a piece of parchment paper and burnished. This will ensure that the surface is flat without any distortions. If you prefer, you can stop here and start cutting your earrings, but I decided to add some texture. I'm using a needle tool to mimic the fur texture by scoring. While I keep at it, why don't we talk about the giveaway? I would like to give away 2 pairs of earrings I made in my previous tutorial. I will be choosing 2 lucky winners. The rules are simple. All you have to do is to be a subscriber of this channel and comment down below what type of tutorials you would like to see in the future. And for a bonus entry, follow us on Instagram and comment follow down below. The giveaway is only open to USA and Canada, and I'll be contacting the lucky winners through message or email. So halfway through this process, I felt like something was missing. So I teared small pieces of black clay and placed them in between empty spaces. Then I carefully flattened the surface using parchment paper and a roller. I'm so happy with how it turned out. What do you guys think? Next, I moved on to cutting my earring shapes. I used my cookie cutters as well as my homemade shapes. Like always, I'm using solid colors to cut off some components of my earrings. I get many of you asking me how to get rid of bubbles on clay. I simply use my needle tool to pop them. Then using my finger, some parchment paper and a roll, I blend the clay. I always like to save and use the leftover clay. I simply mix them and create a nice marble pattern. From this, you can create more earrings. Next, I bake my pieces. Follow instructions on the packaging of the clay. Instead of 275 Fahrenheit, I use 225 Fahrenheit and I bake it for about an hour. When my pieces are nice and cooled down, I move on to sanding. I recently started using soap water to sand my pieces. Simply dip your pieces into the water and sand as usual. I found that this gives me a smoother result. Then I use my drill bit attachment on this sander to make holes for jump rings. For the finish, I'm using this matte varnish, which I'll link in the description, along with all the tools and supplies. After the varnish is dried, I added my earring posts and jump rings, and that's the end of this tutorial. Alright, you cool cats and kittens, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe, like, all that jazz. I'll see you in my next tutorial. See you later.